Hi, I'm Angus Wright, and I also go by Angus By Design. And this is another day in a practice that I call a Satsang for One, where I listen to an episode of the Ram Dass Be Here Now podcast. I make a journal about it, I write some quotes down in a physical journal, and then I pull an animal oracle card in order to cultivate mindfulness and provide some reflections. This is all part of a personal practice for my own wellness, recovery, action planning, my own daily maintenance, and just because it's something that I love and I benefit from it. So today's episode was Awareness is the Sky. And the first quote is under the heading Pure Awareness. Your view should be as high and vast as the sky. Pure awareness, once it manifests within the mind, is empty nature. Pure awareness, once it manifests within the mind's empty nature, can no longer be obscured by negative emotions. And that's a quote by Dilgo Khyentse Rinpoche. The sky is awareness. Let me explore with you another way of defining who you are. Look at the cloud again and become aware of the sky that surrounds the cloud. I invite you to identify your awareness with the sky. In your awareness, there is your life, that is cloud. In other words, your whole concept of who you think you are, all your sense experiences of your body, all of the stuff of me, is all the cloud. And the cloud is being appreciated or embraced or carried by the sky. The sky is just awareness. It's much easier to describe the cloud than describe the sky. The sky doesn't have a beginning or an end, and it really doesn't have qualities. It's just sky. That's the quality of awareness. It doesn't have a trip. The sky doesn't have a trip. It's just hanging out. And that's Ram Dass. And then attractions and aversions. The quieter my mind gets, the more I see the way in which an agitated mind, in its zeal to end the suffering that it can't bear in itself or others, acts in a way that exacerbates suffering, even as it's trying to relieve suffering. And that's Ram Dass. So I'm going to take that energy, I'm going to take the energy from the podcast, the influences, the idea of using the sky as a meditation tool, the sky being awareness, the clouds being all of our stuff and how we interpret it. And we'll put that energy into the cards and see what comes of that. So I think this is going to be it right here. So today I drew the lion spirit, and the lion says, be generous. So be generous of spirit. So lion spirit, be generous of spirit. The oracle message in this card. A healthy ego means you ease God's order instead of edging God out. Lion spirit's appearance is a reminder that you have been given the gift of pride and a healthy sense of your worth to express your divine, authentic self in a unique way. You are both the king and the queen, secure in your prosperity and wisdom, and generous of spirit as you help others. Take pride in your ability to serve from the heart. Contentment with what you have right now allows you to use your resources wisely, and as you give to others in ways that educate, heal, inspire, and delight. Be proud yet humble. Practice gratitude, and you will find that the accolades that come to you are no match for the joy of knowing what you have been able to do for others through expressing the bounty of generosity within you. Lion Spirit knows that there is a great savannah before you and many who will benefit from the healthy expression of your unique set of gifts if you choose to work in partnership with Spirit. All your relationships flourish as you express your worth and generosity of spirit and humility and kindness. What a blessing you can be to all. The protection message. Do you doubt you can do much good? Are you stuck in a state of scarcity thinking, who am I to lead? Or who am I to step into my dream? Who am I to have an amazing relationship? Who am I to think I can help? Lion Spirit is here to tell you that the antidote for low self-esteem is stepping into healthy pride. Of course, you can do all that you desire. The spark of Great Spirit lives inside you, and you are here to steward that amazing energy into the world. Lion Spirit knows that the Great Spirit invested in you so that you might be a channel for Spirit's love and generosity. Take pride in your role, seeking to bring an abundance of love into the world. Perhaps you do much good already, but you're feeling unappreciated, wanting to hold back your gifts and hoard them for yourself. Maybe you were looking for attention and praise. Maybe you were even being generous with expectation that you would be entitled to a repayment. Know that the real magic happens when you remember there is always enough and you are always enough. Give freely without agenda or expectation, and let Lion Spirit remind you that in giving you receive. Then you will see that you are appreciated. Stop comparing yourself to others and seeing yourself as less than. For within you is a wellspring of generosity. Naturally, I love that card. I love the idea of being generous, right? Being generous of spirit to me means being able to show and reflect love and to mirror love from others. I love it in the sense of, in terms of the teaching with awareness and then the sky. Clouds are very interpretive, right? What we see is what we want to see. And so taking that in mind, you know, it is easy to make small adjustments to who we are in order to come into fruition of who we want to be, right? Because we're all part of the same universe, we're all part of the same oneness. It's possible to take from the spirit of the Lion Spirit card, or take from the people that influence us and leave what we don't need in that, right? To take what we need from things, and instead of taking on too much and trying to wedge ourselves into other things, I think the lion is basically trying to say, listen, just be yourself. Have a healthy sense of pride. And what that means to me is doing things that make me proud of myself, right? Not putting myself in a position to have regrets, or to wish that I had done something differently. And the best way for me to do that is to be present, be mindful, be considerate, and by intending love is to receive love, right? Because attention goes where energy flows. So I love that. And I love all of you. So, namaste.